But basically, go watch it. Go watch it right now. Like, I'm looking at you. We're here. You need to go watch it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So glad you're here and I'm happy to have you here. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 of my shows for the 24-25 like show season. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So show number 1 on my list is Wild Cards. Wild Cards stars Vanessa Morgan and Giacomo Gianotti. I think that's how you say his name. We all know Vanessa Morgan. She was on Riverdale, and we love Riverdale, but like My Babysitter's a Vampire, yeah, that's her. We love her. So yeah, and Giacomo, he played Andrew DeLuca on Grey's Anatomy. If you know, you know. But yeah. So technically, this show started last cycle. It started in January of 2024, but I only found out about it in the past like few months, so that means it started recently because I said so. And I actually really like it. It's giving like castle vibes, things like that. So Vanessa Morgan, she plays a con artist named Max. Max got arrested for like a misdemeanor, but because she had a record, she was gonna go to jail. So she got booked and worked out a deal with who was a transit cop, Giacomo's character, who is, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name right now. Ellis, Detective Ellis. He plays Detective Ellis, and he got moved to Watercop after his brother died. And he kind of just went a little off the rails. So they're working together to hopefully get her out of jail and get her father out of jail, along with him getting his desk back as a detective and no longer a water transit cop. The show takes place in Canada. You can kind of tell just by the way they do it, but I noticed at first when I saw the money, I was like, oh, our money's green. That one had colors. But that's not really that relevant, but it was very interesting. I love the con artist aspect of the show. I eat that up. Like White Collar, Castle, even though Castle's not a con artist, but like I like when it's a weird cop duo, like an actual cop and somebody who's not a cop. So that was just very interesting to me. And like I said, we've already seen this type of premise before in White Collar, starring Matt Bomer. It's kind of the same, except she wasn't already in jail. And I'm not going to spoil any more because you all need to go watch it for yourself. It is currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and the second season is also streaming on CW's app and on TV right now. There's still a few episodes to come out, so we're going to finish out the season together. So next up on our list is a show that actually did start this year. It started in the fall in a pretty good slot. It started at about 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the ABC. It is called High Potential. So High Potential, like I said, is a new show. This was their pilot season, and I think they did very well for themselves. They got everybody hooked very fast, very easily, and they got me hooked. And I don't get hooked to shows fast. It takes me a few episodes, and they got me from the very pilot episode. So this show is starring Caitlin Olsen. I don't know if you know her from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I found that out recently, and I might go watch a show just because of her. It also stars Daniel Sunjata. Sunjata, my dad. They are the main characters. So Olsen is playing Morgan. Morgan is our main character, our premise character, our person of interest, our heart. Yeah, so Morgan is a single mom. She has 3 kids. And she worked as a janitor for the overnight shifts at the police station. And one day, in the pilot episode, of course, she comes across, and because she is a high potential individual, she sees things differently. And because of that, she fixed the murder board and had the cops very angry, very upset, very not demure. So they come the next day and said, who messed with the board? Just to realize she saw something that they didn't. And they didn't want to accept that, but they did. And ever since then, she's been helping them solve cases so fast. And she gets them done. And we also have a little bit of mystery in it, because while she did that, she wasn't really aiming to work with the police. She wasn't attached to that. But she was convinced because her oldest daughter's father went missing. And nobody believed he went missing. So as a help for working with the cops, they're looking back into his case. And while we don't have a conclusion yet, we're going to find one soon when the next season comes around next fall. I really like the show. Like I said, I like the idea of cops and a quirky partner that's not actually a cop, who doesn't follow the rules. It's very entertaining to me, if you can't tell by the second show that's already on this list with that exact same premise. But that is very interesting to me. Like I said, it comes on ABC in the fall session. Usually comes on right before The Rookie. But that's a show for another day. We're gonna have a few episodes on that. I genuinely hope that the show stays on for a while. It really does have a great premise, and it can keep viewers hooked for a long while, and I don't want to see it go off air. Let them have more than one season, you know, Disney, like, let it build. Let it build. It needs it. And oh my gosh, I didn't even mention the other characters other than Morgan. We have Detective Karadeck, and we also have Oz and Daphne. Those are the other detectives working the cases with her, and Lieutenant. And they are all the main people that work on the show. And yeah, I think you all should go check it out. The full season is currently streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus, whichever one you have. Go check it out and watch it. It's a really good watch. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll get through the whole season in a weekend if you really want to binge. And yeah. Next up, oh my gosh, I didn't think I was going to be attached to this show, but I don't know what they're putting in it, but it got me like, I don't know what they got in it. We're watching Dr. Odyssey. So Dr. Odyssey is about a doctor. His name is Max. He used to work in a hospital during COVID. He got COVID himself and realized that there's more to the world than just working in a hospital, so he left. And now he's working on a cruise ship as the main doctor. The cast includes Joshua Jackson, who plays Max, Philippa Sue, Shaun T, and Don Johnson. Don Johnson plays the captain, and then Philippa Sue and Sean Trist, they play the nurse practitioner for the doctor, obviously. You'd think the show would be very not entertaining, but they have a way to get you hooked. They are, how do I describe it? It's very je ne sais quoi. I don't even know if that's the right word. I don't think it is, but it's very entertaining, and they're keeping you hooked, and they keep going and going. Like this past episode, I'm not even gonna say what happened because I think y'all need to go watch it for yourself. But I haven't seen a to be continued that I actually wanted to continue in years, and I mean years. But guess what? It came on the screen, and I was just like, listen. Whoever they got in that writer room better stay here, because it's not even just that. This is our first, and I may be lying to y'all right now because I don't know, but this is a TV throuple, not throuple. They have the Twitter stands going crazy, and it's literally like beautiful, amazing awesomeness. And it's also been connected to the 911 universe. Anyone who knows I love 911. Like I said, more episodes coming soon. We will be digesting everything that happened there. It comes on at the next slot, so at 10 o'clock. They recently had a crossover, and that just even showed more like this is a series that can build. It can build and build and build, and it needs to stay on. And I think that you all should go and watch it. It's actually great. It's actually amazing. And I don't want to say it anymore because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But basically, go watch it. Go watch it right now. Like, I'm looking at you. We're here. You need to go watch it. Are you watching it? I don't think you're watching it. Leave my video and go watch it. Okay, I think you're watching it now. All right. Well, yeah. I didn't even tell you where to watch it. We're watching it on Hulu, y'all. Hulu and Disney Plus, of course. But that's it. Those are my top 3 shows for this year's show season that are new, and they better stay on. Keep these shows on the air. They have the people hooked. And that's it for this video. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great time, and I hope to see you next week for more videos just like this one. And I'll see you next time. Peace.